Let's see, is it working? It seems to be working. There we go. This seems to be working rather well. Let's grab the link. Ooh. Throw that out into the world, as it were. Okay. I suppose that's done. Alright, to the game, to the game, to the game. Bleh. Alright, where did we leave off last time? Oh, right, tree candy, of course. Living tree candy. What a pain. Alright, let's hop over to the music. Nope. Go. Music has been selected. And as for you guys, I have spares of those. Oh, right, I need to empty these out. And this. Oh my goodness. Those go in there. These go in the pneumatic storage. Hello, Reed. Welcome. How are thee today? We'll throw that in there. This goes over here. I should probably figure out if this, this car part storage is still broken. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I'll have to leave later. That's fine, Reed. It's not like this is something that you're paying for. Or you know, I don't know. Alright, let's figure this out. Pacific Drive Parts Locker broken. There we go. Parts locker refuses to contain parts. It will be addressed. You can still quick stash. Oh, okay, that worked. That worked. Nice. What happened to the stream yesterday? Something unexpected happened. And I was unable to stream. Although I'm actually quite flattered that you remembered my stream schedule, considering I stopped streaming for like a week. It may not mean a lot to you, but it certainly meant a lot to me. Okay. Whoa. I probably should have made a post saying, hey, this is happening. But I didn't, and that's on me. Sorry. Tis in fact my fault. Oh, you streamed 2 days ago? Yeah, I know. I'm streaming now, but a while back I wasn't. My schedule has been very hectic. Oh no. Does the deconstructor not know how to make a basket anymore? Oh no! I thought it was like 100%. That's not good. Oh, that sucks. Whatever. Let's see. Doopy-doopy-doo. What are we doing today? Looks like we're taking the low road. Plenty of stability. Holy cow. Huh. Oh, more paint and a wheel. Don't know why we have this wheel. What else do I need to pull out of here? This dehydrated shell. I will take this corrodable one with me. Let's see. We are full up on the expanded backseat tank. Lovely. Our high capacitance battery is full. Curiouser and curiouser. How would this fit in the other seat? Oh, they rotate it. Ah, smart. Actually, I want to keep that there because that actually looks better. Yeah. That looks way cooler. Alright, what do we got here? We have the auto parker. I want to build that real quick and see if it's actually something. Hang on. Where is it? The auto parker. But do I have to pull this out to install it, or? Interesting. Yuck. Okay. Why would I need the auto parker? It sucks. Yuck. So I made one of those, and jump jacks. There's nothing to do with the aerodynamics and everything to do with brute force. Huh. 14 miles to the gallon. Hang on, let's take a look at the other engine real quick. The limb chipped engine does 9 9 miles to the gallon. But is... Oh, that is proper fast. Yeef. I think the amp engine is decently fast for what I need. So that might be the only thing that I really care for. Many cars were electric, but then the combustion engine kicked them to the curb, but with limb chip magnets calibrated by an onboard computer and a generous dose of plasma power. The amplified magnetic propulsion engine is the engine of the future. I believe it. That looks pretty decent. Alright. How are we looking? Looks decent enough. I suppose 97 is the best we're going to do for now. We have this repair putty and the backup wind generator. Speaking of, let's install that real quick. Go. And that looks to be that. Let's be on our way. Wait. Oh, okay. Once I reached 100, it just sort of didn't know what to do. Alright. We're off to see the Artesite. The Artesite! The Artesite. We're off to see the Artesite, wherever it may be. Whoa. What the heck are those? Stabilizers. Well, this is certifiably insane. Actually, let's find out what the logbook. Is there a search bar I can use? Stabilizers. Sometimes you'll look out on stabilizers while you're out on a drive. can open a gateway without needing to charge an arc device. Remember that gateways are accompanied by storm activity. Oh, okay. So yeah, no. Don't use them. Don't use them. They are very much not friendly. Understood indeed. Not that it isn't already a hostile environment out there. Oh, it's so close to 30,000 subscribers. Why is it still going up? I haven't made any videos or shorts recently. Need a guide. Yes, I would love a guide. That'd be amazing. Oh, the game is so loud. At least to me it is. Well, on the bright side, I won't really need to deal with power shortages, like, at all. You know what? I should have brought that fuel synthesizer thing. Or brought it? Built it. I should have built it. Because honestly, like, damn, I'm printing electricity right now. I could be using that to make fuel. Where I would store the fuel, that is a different question. That's a wriggling wreck up there. Whoop, I didn't bring any scrap, did I? Does not look like I did. Darn, because there's a trader here, and I don't know if they might have good parts that I need. Another Dehydro! Hell yes! Dehydros are definitely my favorite in this game. In terms of cold shells I can find. Just so easy to work with. What am I bumping up against? Time to move on. Whoa. Nearly lost our ability for no reason. Grinding away, destroying all the car parts just for some scrap. It just really sucks the way it hurts so much. Whoa. I think I need chiller music. Anyone have any suggestions for chill music? Okay, hold up. I gotta check this out. Textureless sections of the world. I don't like that. A screenshot so that I can throw that in Kepler's face later. want to throw that in Kepler's face so they can fix it. I paid good money for this game. I don't want it to be abandonware. Right, that should work a treat. Yeah, I'm gonna change the music real quick. Blech. I could try I'm Kibitz. What is that? Is that a game? What's the... What is it from? Whoa! Whoa! Hello. That is a cliff. A music maker? Are they royalty free? I can only do one copywritten song a stream. Ooh, hello. And a resource radar, which I don't have unlocked yet. Ooh, I want it. But I only have 34. Why is this more expensive? I'm grabbing one of these.
You don't know how happy I am not to have to collect this scrap myself.
Ooh, okay. Alright. You just need to put the link in the description. Well, this is a live stream. That doesn't... I'll look into it. I'll need to check out what he's okay with. Just trying to be considerate. Hello, Lizzie. Welcome, welcome. Have you talked to that librarian yet about scanning your artwork in? Another corrodable shell. Fine. Gotta be some way to get rid of those. Did my tire just pop? It did. Son of a... That always freaking happens. So I went to the library. It was a no. Oh. Oh, that's blunt. And sucks the big one. Hey! Dick? Alright. I'm sorry to hear that, Lizzie. I'm sure other opportunities will present themselves. Oh, thanks for bringing my car over. Well then, there's not really a whole lot worth grabbing, is there? You had a decent day? Well, I'm glad to hear that. Alright, see you around, Reed. Failed your math test. Have you ever thought about going through Khan Academy? Or literally any other YouTuber that teaches math. What type of math test was it? Algebra? Okay, but what kind of algebra? Like, is it like a squared plus b squared equals c squared? That's geometry. Sorry, hang on. Polynomials? Like, what's the subject? Well, okay, sorry. What's the... Because you have... Algebra is the subject. What is the... Come on, brain. It's fractions with mixed with numbers and letters. Oh, gross. I remember those. Yeah, that's, Those were a pain in my arse. I don't remember what they're called. Was it quadratic equations? No. If you remember what they're called, and if you don't, ask your teacher what they're called. Look them up on YouTube and you might be able to find a decent tutorial on how to do them. Also, don't put yourself down like that. Our brains were not meant to handle math. Also tried that, but I can't understand it. So if you know what they're called, can you tell me? Because I don't remember, and I might remember something. Alright, honestly, it's been so long since I've ever had to do anything like that. Primarily because, well, we just don't use them. Just put the equation in the search bar. And it gave you vids. Okay. So, perhaps your understanding is lacking in a different area. You're good at every subject but math. And you know what? That's fair. Math is not a subject that our brains really like. But that doesn't mean you should give up on it. And one thing you need to keep in mind is perhaps you don't get it now, but as you keep going through use cases and figuring out why it's a law of mathematics, that's actually a good idea. Why don't you try and figure out what it's called. Son of a... Okay. Stay away from those purple things. Got it. I've given up on a lot of things. Well, you shouldn't. Giving up is... I cannot condone giving up. Taking breaks, I understand, but giving up? No. Hello, Nocturnal Party Casual. Lizzie, no one is a good person in high school. If they are, they have a chip on their shoulder or they're hiding something. I don't think you should be overly concerned by their attentions. Lots of twists and turns in this past week. Middle school? Is that like between grade and high or something? You'll have to forgive me, I don't quite understand. Between elementary and high school, okay. That's a carbureted engine. Nope, we are not happy at all. You don't have jack diddly. I think your best bet, Lizzie, is patience. Obviously, things aren't going fantastically, but give it some time and I'm sure... Oh, good grief. I'm sure things will work themselves out. Ah, bollocks. Especially when you get to high school. Like, yeah, high school's still full of shitty people, but you'll be exposed to more people, basically. And maybe you'll find the people that you vibe with. You've had rocks thrown at you before. That's... I mean, I've had knives thrown at me before, but that was almost on accident. My best suggestion to you is, again, just thug it out for a little bit. Can't really give you much more than that. Is there even a real reason for why they dislike you? Did you ever stop to think about it? Do they tell you what's wrong? Or do they just not like you? Because of societal or other reasons? Haven't done anything to them. And I'm afraid I don't know. I have no idea. My best guess is somebody spread a rumor. Just keep demonstrating who you are. And eventually they will come around. I know it sounds like the weakest of advice, but this is around the time that everybody is defining for themselves who they are. Okay, Lizzie, that sounds like a lawsuit. What do you mean you were abandoned in the woods? Sounds to me like you need different friends, or just different people to hang around. Like I said, sounds to me like you need different friends. They eventually came and got you? Well, it could be a misunderstanding. Unless they were joking about it and being all weird. There's an electric engine here. Damn. I wish I had the parts to grab that.
I get it. Run along now.
After I was having a mental breakdown, they were laughing at me. Yeah, it's typical kid behavior, unfortunately. Like I said, sounds like you either need better friends, well, better suited to you, or I don't know. Not really much to be done in that situation, sadly. Statistically, it will get better. And if it doesn't, you can... I don't know. Throw me to the wolves. But it is very likely that things will. Nocturnal Party Casual makes a good point. The more educated you are and the better you do in school, the less of that crud you'll see. That's why adults keep saying, just wait it out. If you can, don't really have emotions anymore when someone's crying, with a straight face. Okay, that's pretty normal though. Like, human suffering is kind of at an all-time high. So, I don't know. And you laugh at your own pain? Well, you also dwell on your own pain. It's a traumatic response. Yes, it is. Now, you'd be surprised just how many people are just like you. Or you're not going to be surprised by it. The thing is that intelligence quite often bypasses normal responses. Thing is, you cannot let it... You cannot let what they say become true. Does that make sense? Everybody grieves in their own way, Lizzie. Like, how weird is it that it's like, ah yes, you didn't cry enough, you must not be human. Like, excuse me, that is not how that works. I'd say the true psychopaths are the ones that are like, hey, you're not crying enough. As a child, you weren't allowed to show emotions. Well, there's your problem right there. Not that you actually have a problem. It's just... you're different. You grew up differently. So one thing I will say, Lizzie, is that... you do have emotions, you just have stamped them out so efficiently that you automatically sort of tamp them down. I imagine that in the future you are probably going to have to turn to a substance. So not to feel anything. You like the feeling of pain just to feel something, huh? Oh, that sucks. Not that I can judge, I know enough people that are like that. Just understand that as much as larger entities and more popular people want you to feel alone, you are not. While your experience is not unique in the grand scheme of things, it is unique to you. You are the only person who can feel what you feel and think what you think. That doesn't mean that others don't also have similar thoughts. think some pretty disturbing thoughts? I think everybody does, but some people are a little more prone to it.
Looks like you're missing some of that wannabe wood paneling.
Another reason they call me Psycho? I mean... you'd be surprised just how many people in history would be called Psycho nowadays. I think as long as you don't act on it, you know, like, intrusive thoughts. You have quite a few intrusive thoughts, and you've hung around enough places on the internet that are, kind of wild to begin with. Fine now for the most part. Oh, it's going to leave scars like most things do. Oh, you mean other... okay. Yeah, sorry the sage advice isn't coming as easily as it used to. Again, all I can really say is it gets better, and give it time. Change up who you hang around, where you go online. I think it's better to say that you are suspected to have those things. The brain, and honestly everything else, kind of precludes us from knowing whether or not you have or truly are suffering from those things. It's very easy to slap a label on it. The only advice I can give about that... How's your day been? I just woke up, but let me finish. The only advice I can give about that, about having disorders or anything like that, is sometimes the best thing that you can do is say, well, what if I'm not actually that? Self-assess. Like, doctor says, you're depressed. Turns out you're actually just malnourished. You feel down because you don't get the vitamins and minerals you need to actually feel things. And now you're on antidepressants, which tone you down even more, and it's just this awful spiral that people rarely ever look inwards, if that makes sense. It's like, here, let's get you on these antidepressants. I mean, I rarely eat. That might be a part of it. If you can, try to eat an apple a day. Genuinely, I know that the saying is an apple a day. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. It kind of does. It keeps you regular. It gets plant sugars in your system. It's just good all around. More sleep, that's also a problem. Sleeping is very important. You like oranges. That's helpful. There are so many different types of apples, though. You can't say well, okay. You can say that you don't like them. Why don't you like them, though? I'm curious. You have an art teacher that always teaches you to breathe deeply through your noses. I mean, yeah, that is a thing. They taste weird to me, and I don't like that they are hard to bite into. What the heck kind of apples are you eating? Sounds like... You know what? I think you're eating crab apples. Those are always gross. Oops. No. Run! Ugh. Damn it. I just got zapped. Alright. You've been learning how to cook, though. Hey! That's always a nice little meditatory thing. Dabo! The Dragon's Tooth Ocarina. What? We made pasta the other day. That's also really good. It's just a shame that pasta causes other issues. What type of pasta? Penne, I can't think of any other names for them. Come on, brain. There's little bow tie ones, although I think that's penne. Alfredo. Ooh. Sealing kit. Alright, enjoy the burgers. If you aren't using pre-made patties, you can mix onions and potatoes, dice them really, really small, and you can mix them into the meat with some egg. And what that will do is, one, it will make your patties stay better. Like that, they'll keep their shape better, and you'll use less meat, but you won't lose any of the taste. And what that means is you will, well, it's a good cost-saving measure, basically. Crud, a bunch of my panels are going fragile on me. I need to start collecting lead scoots. Primarily to replace the panels that I'm about to lose. I think this time I am going to actually complete the story on this mission. Keep things moving forward, as it were. Hello, Shrubman! Want to hear something ironic? I would love to hear something ironic. Irony is, well, it is a cornerstone of comedy and the human experience. Understanding irony is essential. So what is ironic, Shrubman? I was hoping to hear something ironic, but apparently Mr. Shrubman has disappeared. Or maybe it's just a really long thing to type. I don't know. I am impatient. So wait, when you played the game, I had to basically speedrun the game because I could only play it during certain times and I couldn't save mid-run. After I was done, they announced Expeditions mode and I was done. I'm confused. What's the Is it that you had finished the game already? And didn't plan on playing it again, or? Yeah, that's fair. Trying to play games as an adult is always kind of hectic. Alright, we're gonna go through and we are going to grab every single anchor. Yeah, I hope you do actually play this game again, because I don't know, there's just something cathartic about spending time with your car. And I'm very sad that you didn't get to get that experience. If I may ask, why did you have trouble to begin with? What was the scheduling issue? Is it school or anything else? Ooh, it's raining pretty heavily here. Perhaps I should swap out one of my windmills for there we go. And now I'm just printing electricity. My brother had work, could only play while he was gone. Oh, do you guys share a PC then? Ooh, right, I need lead. Whoops daisies. Yup, a PS5. Ah. Well, if you're ever looking to upgrade to an actual gaming and workstation rig, I do actually make PCs for a competitive price. Or I could teach you how to make your own and maintain it. I know that's a bit of a daunting task for people who spend most of their time on consoles. Hell, I actually started out on console, but after I swapped to PC, I just never looked back. And I get it, it's easy to... I get the allure of consoles, I really do. Like, they just work out of the box, you don't have to worry about it, but after a while it was... just the allure was gone because all of that convenience is being almost thrown away by the people who are developing the consoles. So it's like, okay, well, I may as well just get my own PC. If that makes any sense. I don't know if it does. Alright, I would like that, but my last PC got taken out by a power surge. Sounds like nobody told you that you need a surge protector. Hell, you need a surge protector for your PlayStation. That's not going to change anything. Plus, I'm a sucker for mods. Even more reason to be on a PC. I know I sound like I'm being a salesman right now. I am not trying to. It's just... You're like, oh, I like mods. It's like, that's why you would be on PC. Most console developers don't actually allow for modding. Okay, Mr. Shaggy Scrambler. Oh. Wow! Throwing flares at things really solves all of my issues. All the time. Maybe one day. I think I had over 200 hours in Skyrim and Fallout. Well, like I said, I would be glad to teach you how to build your own and how to maintain it. Alright, let's see what's what. Plenty of fuel. Another armored door. If you want to spice up your life, Dark Souls will get rid of your peaceful. That's hilarious. I need to figure out where to get tree candy. That has confused the dickens out of me. Also, damn, that is a lot of loot, and that I haven't even filled up all of my space. Ooh, hello, Squire. like that evil sound over there. Alright, Squire, what have you got? Ah! Ooh, the price of one. That looks like a corrodable area. Yeah, that's the evil sounding stuff, the cough box. There we go. Yay, I can get rid of my corrodable stuff. Want a tip? I would love a tip. I take cash, credit. Oh, you know it already? What? What do you mean I know it already? Oh, you were gonna tell me to throw the corrodable shells in here, weren't you? You are full. I am going to drop you and grab even more fuel because holy cow, that thing is jacked. Got a Zappy-Doo and a bunch of other stuff. Okay. Fuel. Guess we're good to go, unless I want to go through the Squire's trunk. Which I probably do. Oh, you were talking about the gold shell? Okay. Whoa. Wait, is my latency really bad again? Son of a... No, I'm on ultra low latency. I don't understand why responses are taking as long as they are. Gosh darn it, YouTube. Tree candy is sort of annoying to find. I mean, if you have any suggestions, I'd be more than willing to... Listen. Your engine is a thirsty boy. That it is, though I haven't really been complaining all that much about it. Because the speed is delicioso. Damn it, that's another Squire! I don't think I have a... Do I have another Liberator? I do have another Liberator. Okay, I'm less peeved. That abductor... Why are the abductors being so helpful? Like, seriously. He just brought my car over for me. That is another off-road tire. Let's move you here. Move you here. Here. Grab you. Drop that off. Right. Is there anything else that I... Oh. An armored door. Joy. I don't think I can find another location for this. Ouch. Leave me be. Wow. I cannot believe that I filled up my storage. My car got hit by acid. Magic Music Man fixed my car. I think you can find it in the Scorch and the Mid-Zone. Plus find Twisted Embers, you can use the vacuum. That's fair. Okay, I need to figure out my storage situation. Because it is abysmal! That works. Right. vacuum time. Thank you. Alright, I may have to cut my visit to this location short upon completion of these beacons here. There we go. Bollocks. Didn't know you were streaming, just noticed. I usually try to stream a little bit every day. I try. Quite honestly, the oh no, you don't. You're not taking my car. Other stuff just sort of gets in the way when it comes to streaming. Woo. Hey, Mr. Magic Man. Oh, you're tapped out. Okay, cool. Oh, you're trying. Oh, you're trying. You just slingshotted me. Whoopsie-doopsie. If you want to ping me on Discord when you stream, I'll try to hop on more. Or you could just slap on that bell notification and YouTube will notify you. Maybe. I'm saying that as a joke. Don't worry about it. I will do my best to notify you when I am online. Yeah, YouTube doesn't actually notify people anymore. Damn it, there's another Squire! There's so many armor things. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. I want it. I really want it. Actually... I have dehydros on me. I can break them down into smaller pieces. It may technically not be worth it to do that, though. Yeah, it really wasn't worth it. Let's see what I'm missing out on. You must be a knight with how many squires you're getting? I mean, I am rather, knightable, if you know what I mean. Oh, come on! That is the king of dumpster pearls. That's the 3x3, not the 3x2, not the 2x2. It's the 3x3. Sheesh. I'm glad I checked. So many parts. Let's check this pneumatic tube. Another dumpster pearl, but this one's only a 2x2. Alright, let's just empty my inventory as best I can. I don't think there's a Zappy-Doo anywhere around here, so I can't really get rid of that. There's another Dehydro I could get rid of. Again, might not be worth it, but let's find out. A mounted bunny. I don't actually need that. I could scrap it, but... Okay, that got rid of those. If I move you, then I should have enough room for something fun. Alright. One armored door. I'll probably bring my car closer, shouldn't I? Damn, that actually cleared up a buttload of space, surprisingly. I'll throw you in there. Grab these guys. Move these guys down. You across. I can throw that there. Okay. I'm. Let me cook, guys. Let me cook. Now if I grab this armored panel... Is this your music or the game's music? I'm playing my own blend of music. This is actually from a game called Have a Nice Death. I believe it is a puzzle-like game. Alright. Now... If I can find homes for all of these. Yikes. Okay. You know what? It's time to get out of here. Let's progress the story and get the throw out. If you have an arc charger, you can use them, or the battery charger, but a bunch of them for that gold shell. Yeah. Alright. So all I'm missing out on is... Oh, thank goodness, I've already gotten this one. I was about to be very peeved and be annoyed that I was missing out on one more door. Okay, so if I activate this thing... that should destabilize the region, right?
Okay, stabilizer in section D is online. Coming through loud and clear. Hey, Francis, pan the car's broadcast frequency to the stabilizer, would you? Come on, I can't do this without you.
Fine. There. Your receiver's hooked in now.
And we're patched into all that sweet ARC device data. Nice work. Auntie won't be able to block us out anymore. But better get going. Here it comes.
Oh, joy of joys. Time to run. Let's go on the road so I have the maximum speed I can do. Boy's not just feasting, he's bulking. I know, right? And the yellow zone's closing in fast. But oddly enough, I am relaxed as the smooth jazz that plays in the background is keeping me from going insane for hitting nothing. I am confused. Whatever, let's get the frig out of here. Whoa-wee. Wowee. Come on. No? Okay. Whoa, hang on. What was that? Is that a... It is. Damn it! I'm leaving behind a hand vac. It's fine. My entire haul is at risk, and I really don't feel like reorganizing. Besides, a hand vac is pretty easy to make, isn't it? Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the car man. And we are out. Pretty sure you ran into a car? Well, I don't know. Alright.
And don't worry, I'll restore her connection once you do us a little favor. We suspect Doppy's hiding a copy of Artist's database in that auto shop of hers. Find it, and we can get back to this remnant business.
Recover Arta data? Is it in here? I've been turned into pure data. I've been turned into pure data.
The electrical circuit for the garage's security system.
And there's an Artist security lock in that circuit. So once I do this... And bingo! That security lock's powered on now. Try that overload code from the observation towers. 4735.
Oh, we finally get the code.
Driver, something you should know about that database? When Artist funding began to dry up, they handed us our final paycheck with one hand and the same day evacuation orders with the other. Abby was a higher up, though more entitled than an actual power by that time. She would have known about Artist's plan to close up shop and had enough time to download all the research data before losing access. That data could contain what we need to help you.
Well, I'd love to help you guys, but oh. A hard drive and an arc dock? Hold up, what's an arc dock? What is this? An enhanced version of the arc device is able to administer rudimentary pain relief. However, the energy this requires will put a substantial drain on the battery. You still remain unsure if the device is a work of genius or is extremely illegal stolen technology, or is a combination of both. What? Wait, so it goes... Oh shoot, it's an upgrade to the arc device. Okay. Alright. I'm okay with that. What was the thing they were looking for, though? There's the hard drive. And there's another door here. Am I going even further back? Send the hard drive to Tobias and Francis.
Look at all these gizmos in here. Albia wasn't operating no normal auto shop. A fabrication station. Ooh, a personal vault. I bet there's some good stuff in there.
I'm uncomfortable intruding like this. Can you not?
Hold the phone. There's a machine that prints bobbleheads.
What? Show me.
What? A machine that prints bobbleheads?
Oh, you did it! Hey, you actually did it! Boy howdy, I cannot wait to dig through all this data.
Oh, it's the deco vend. Okay.
As promised, I'll fix Albie's connection.
Do you read me? Come in. Do you read me?
Loud and clear, you old bat.
I see. The comms clear up suddenly, and I find you two patched to the garage frequency. It all makes sense now.
No idea what you're talking about. So, Albie, what's the plan? You must have some grand scheme, don't you?
Let me get this straight. You hijacked my mission, tapped into my frequency, and now you want to be all buddy-buddy. Not on your life. You think you're hot stuff. Why don't you take the lead then? Get the driver through all by your damn selves.
Did she just hang up on us? Well, guess it's our time to shine. So, Francis, you got any ideas?
We know the driver needs to get to the deep zone.
Right. Time to do a lot of transferring. Yeah, that's a lot of material right there. Whoop, and there it goes, right into my pneumatic tube. I love it to death. Okay, what do we got? S&F hauling poster. Okay. Oppie got her own bat cave. That she did. All right. Let's input these little gizmos here. Going. There we go. Alright, what did we get? Bunny Express, the little Colossal Floof, Cowabunga, Dumpster Idol. I think we got everything there. There's this little Balloon Blaster, and the Dragon's Tooth Ocarina. Hello, Halcyon! I know I'm hours late. What happened? We found Oppie's Bat Cave. If you don't know who Oppie is, they're a character. I don't really know how to explain it. The bee! What's all the buzz about? Oh, that's adorable. The pirate ship. Ooh. They've got some cool ornaments here. Alright. I should probably turn off my headlamp. There we go. That's better. Alright, we got tons of car parts on that last run. I'm also going to turn in the... Oops. Turn in these things. This. Technically, I could drop in a bunch of flares, right? Yes, I can. And then let's grab the dumpster pearls and boink, boink, boink. Off to the grinder they go. Ooh. Well, that was some fun stuff. I need the flares, though. Flare, 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 flare. Road flare. Let's grab the tenor. There we go. Okay. What is going on here, though? Okay. These go over here, over here. I think that's good. I think we're good on that front. That looks tenable, I think. Gotta drop this in the pneumatic tube. Where did that... There it is. The transfer trunk. We will deal with that in a second. You. Drop you on the hood. Whoop. And charge the battery while popping that. There we go. Warning signs, all that, and paint. The lighting here is just abysmal. Good grief. Alright. Let's grab... Where are you? There you are. Time to put these little bits and bobs into our fax machine. There we go. Sort it real quick. I think we almost have every little file to grab. Alright. Lots and lots and lots of doors. So let's put those in here. Our door. Our door. Armored door. And armored door. Wheels can go other places. Let's grab panels. Panels go below. Okay. More doors. We have so many doors. And they're all practically destroyed. Alright, armored panel. What's wrong with you? You have an unfixable thing. Guess what? Time for you to die! And be replaced immediately by a salvaged panel. Awesome possum. What else have we got? You are also horrendously destroyed, so we'll just throw you right here. What about you? You're cracked, that's fine. You're there. Oh, hang on. This side storage is nearly dead. Alright, Mr. Side Storage. You get ground up. What are my other car parts? I have another side storage. There we go. Nothing to it. Right. Why'd this turbine? Oh, right. Man, it must be really windy outside. I can hear my sunshade flapping. Alright, you're empty, you're not. You're empty, you're breaking. Okay. A go-kart steering wheel? That sounds fun and uncomfortable. Ugh. Yeah. For the frivolous driver, this particular cosmetic hints that everything is just a game. Huh. I think I'm gonna keep the old school steering wheel, thank you very much. I rather like it. Look at it. It's so cool. Alright. You're having a bit of trouble, so we'll just drop you. In the matter recombinator, there should be... There we go. Oh, a door. However, it would be nice if I had this. Any more marsh eggs? Really? I didn't have enough marsh eggs? Damn. I need this because it's got extended capacity. Alright. The panel on the front left is busted. Panel on the front left? Really? Well, it's damaged, but I can repair that pretty easily. Alright, it's bad enough that I think it's time that I need to, use the Vargas vac! Oh wow, okay, that's a lot of stuff, okay. Another steering wheel? The welded steering wheel. Let me guess, it's that chain steering wheel that you see on cars sometimes. Yep. Called it. Alright, what do we got here? You, armored panel. Oh, I don't need an armored panel just right now, so we'll just throw that in there. What have you got? Let's transfer you guys in there. Then come over here. Transfer all of this into here. Lovely. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take this egregious piece of kit right there. Put that right there. Let's just trade these out real quick. Damn, I have a ton of Squire doors, huh? A ridiculous and egregious amount, actually. Okay. Question is, what do I want? I think I want a plasma scrapper. Being able to make plasma scrappers consistently would be a boon, if I'm being honest. Because, oh my word, the scrappers that I have just don't last. Alright. That one will be for wheels and for the lead-plated plating. For this right here. Lead plating up top. Off-road wheels on the bottom. We will have plenty of spare parts. Are you sure you're not addicted to these doors? I mean... maybe. Might be a teensy-weensy little bit addicted to hoarding. Alright. Let's grab this door here. Oh, I am out of space. Lots of off-road tires, so we'll just put those in the bottom areas. There we go. Plenty of spare off-road tires. Not you. More off-road tires. Did I actually? I do actually. Okay, hang on. You can go right there. And you can get stored right there. There we go. I could actually make use of this spare tire right here. Though I would like to have those really nice tires, you know, the ones that don't feck out on me. Let's see. Anything new? Oh, jeez, yeah. Oodles. Oodles of new issues. Alright, fine. What do we got? hood. Well, that's a weird issue to have. Okay. Okay, so the hood is opened. The dome light toggles. Let's try that. Bad guess. What? Trunk is opened, I guess. That's the one. Alright. Good to know. Steering wheel. Swerves hard. Wipers. Move fast? Okay, cool. That's probably it. Alright, cool. Hood is opened. Trunk opens. That's also the one. Alright, cool. Hood is open, trunk opens. That one needs to be gotten rid of. Alright. Trunk is closed, every car door closes. Cool. Steering wheel serves hard, wipers move fast. Whatever. Trunk is closed. Missing ingredient. What? Oh, I need to replace all my stuff. Alright, my toolkit in the back is now getting a refill. There we go. Did they reduce the size of bumpers? I don't remember them being this small. Weird. Okay. This is a lot of inventory management. Alright, so that's armored door, armored panels. I will take this broken armored panel and give it a nice little spa day right there. Just needed 40 more marsh eggs. Damn. What about you? Anything I can build from you? No? Okay. Cool. Right. A crude flashlight. Hello. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, can I just make plasma scrappers now? Did I ever actually? I did not. Okay. Maybe it's time to get that. I don't actually want any of this stuff. It's just there. Okay. Plasma scrapper or Liberator Mark II. Or thermal vacuum. I mean, if I can make it right away, that might actually be worth it. Do I have enough for the plasma scrapper? I do, in fact, have enough. So why don't we make a few of those, actually? I don't care about the basketball. I can't make the thermal vacuum. I don't have enough thermal crystals? Huh. Okay. Plasma scrapper, though. That looks delicious. Oh boy, I have the plasma scrap. Spin, Beyblade, spin! Oh shoot, that uses up durability. Feck. I'm gonna get rid of these lesser scrappers. Okay. Goes there. Is a crying shame that I couldn't get the Liberator Mark II. Wait, does it require a Liberator Mark I to make? I think it does. Ugh. That's quite an expensive little piece of kit there. Magnetic hammer. Oh, that's right. I don't have a vacuum anymore. Oh, no, I do. Wait, what? Weird. Okay. Okay, I've got a crude flashlight. Let's throw the bio-lantern in here. So now I have a backup of practically every tool besides the vacuum. And that's okay for now. Okay, so let's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then let's patch everything up. May as well use up the rest of this torch and then make a new one. There we go. New torch time. Alright. You get put back there. Those are slightly damaged, so that's not a huge deal. You know what? I am making an executive decision. I don't need this many doors. Armored doors, that is. So let's take the weakest among them. Grind them up. Let's see. I only really need 2 on standby. And a bunch are in the repair bay anyways. Alright. Which leaves this one here. And I think that means that I can make a thermal vacuum. Apparently not. That's confusing. Can I make a thermal vacuum now? Yes, I can. Oh! Night and day with this one. Look at that. Nasty. Clean. Nasty. Clean. Well, okay, there's not really much difference. Okay. Anyways, this is going back here if I could. Ooh, it takes up space. Oh dear. Okay. You know what? Thermal vacuum's a little bit too good to lug around, so I'm going to remove this and put that right there. There we go. I don't really use first aid kits all that much. Maybe it's time to bump up the difficulty if I can. Gameplay, preset, mechanics road trip, Olympic gauntlet. There. Okay, well, it's been bumped up. I like this flashlight. Very nice. I should probably have... Let's see. 2 insulated doors on deck. There we go. So we'll throw an insulated door in here. Well, right here, actually. Okay. So what that means is... so we have 3 armored doors on the car at all times. We're gonna have an armored door, armored door, armored door, and put that right. And yeah, so 3, 2, and then for panels, we should have 1 armored panel on deck, and four of these lead ones. Okay. So let's take a look at our armored panels. Do we have one that's going to be worthwhile keeping? Let's scrap this one. One armored panel. Three armored doors. Two insulated. Okay. And now I need the backup lead ones. I'm out of lead platelets. That's bad. Damn. All these dehydrated gold shells. You know what? Let's make a trip to the little tiny lake. Alright. So, how does this thing work? Arc dock. Okay. So, do I just... Ooh, okay. Oof, that eats a lot of power. And it really shouldn't because I was already healed. Okay. Whoops. That's my fault. Looks like you're happy with your new toy. What new toy? Okay, I don't need 2 stacks of first aid kits. I have a first aid kit in the boot. Sorry, I have 3 first aid kits in the boot. I just don't have 2 stacks of 3. Does that make sense? Wait, how far back is chat? That's concerning. Okay. Bring you along. Whee! There's a little pool back here that we can use that is deep enough to extract the dehydros. Set up some mood lighting. There it is. All right. Now we'll just take this side storage back. Actually, can I put... I can't. Okay. Oh, because it's got stuff in it. Yeah. Why don't you have all 4 doors? Why don't you want them all armored? So that actually goes to a fun little thing where the stats of one part will bleed into the stats of the other. So if I have 2 zappy doors, right, it will protect the armored doors from being zapped. Here, I'll actually show you. So notice that the armored door has a 15% bonus against being zapped. Right? That comes from the insulated door. And the armored door has a 10% protection against impact and explosives. It also has a 30% protection against radiation, which it gets from these panels right here, these lead-plated panels. So I have spread my what's the word? I've spread my resistances around because I don't need I don't need a whole lot of durability or resistance on the rear doors, I guess. I don't know. Basically, I min-maxed the defense of my car. The bumper, for example, it is protected by from radiation, and it has the defense bonus of the hood. So if I just scan that real quick, it should have a 60% defense against radiation for some reason. That's fine. No, it works out. And then this bio headlight. Oh. Should be protected against impact, but it's protected against electricity, which is good, because it's an electrical component which can be affected by electrical disturbances. Man, it must really want me to have wood paneling. I'm behind because whenever I make a message, it pauses the video. That's fair. That was embarrassing. Yeah, spooky music. It sets a nice tone, it does indeed. Alright. A neon rocket sign. Ugh, itchy nose. Well, you know what? This thing in here looks like a giant jet engine, so why not? Okay. A lot of these I already have. The mounted bunny for one. The garage sign. And the balloon, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, I already have that one. So, we'll just throw these in here. Get little paints. I don't think we have the mounted guitar. I'll go in the little music nook right here. Well, actually, hang on. Grab the Sheldon Racing Tires thing. Oh, big oh. Yuck. Okay. I have way too many healing items. And a lot of flares. I can leave some of these flares behind. Let's, behind those. We have that. Those are some healing items. We'll put the flares in there. So this is our light pouch. Let's put the first aid kit right there. I think we're good to go. Oh dear. I kind of wish I could just jump right to it, but it seems like I need to go very long distance. Huh. Well, there's a highway here. But I can't go there. Well, I need to get to the marshland. The mires, as it were. Anchors are plentiful. Damn, if only it didn't have Swift Storm as well. You have no time. Damn. Why do you need to get to the marsh? Because I want to unlock a bunch of stuff. Including a larger version of this repair bay. This thing right here, expanded matter regenerator. I require marsh eggs, so I have to go to the marsh. This repairs. Ooh. Give yourself a little help patching up the car every time you return to the garage with this powerful automatic regenerator. Oh, that sounds amazing. Magmatic hammer. 25 uses versus 15. It requires a magnet of some kind. Its resource yield is excellent. What about this thing? Doesn't really have a resource yield, probably because it doesn't actually refine anything. Should be fine. This fuel synthesizer is actually pretty tempting. It's a shame I don't have enough energy to research it. I'd probably... Oh, I should probably empty these. Okay. That seems good. I think we're good to go. Besides charging the battery and refilling the tank. Tank's full. What about our battery? I forgot I swapped the side of the battery. Battery's empty, actually. Right, I think we're good to go. Let's see. Just final double checks. We have a few. 2 spare wheels. A thermal vacuum. A liberator. I need another liberator. Except we don't have enough thermal crystals. Son of a... Okay, I already have a an armored panel on deck, don't I? So what I can do is I can get rid of you. Grab the other armored panel. Put that in the regenerator. That gets me 1 of those. And then I have... those 3 doors on deck, so I can actually get rid of these. Armored door. Well, actually... why would I get rid of these? Why would I get rid of a pristine one? That's a better question. Damn, I didn't get a thermal crystal from that one. Means I probably need to get rid of this one. Okay. Which means that if I transfer those back, put these in here, drop this, I will be able to make a liberator. Alright, we have spare liberator. Alright, maxed out tools. Everything is hunky diddly dory. I think we're good to go. At least we would be if it wasn't time to end. Oh my goodness, this game. You know what? Let's do some beautification while we pad out the time a little bit. So let's grab the off-white paint. Okay. Throw that back. Grab the gray paint and that. Okay. Nice. Now let's just grab this. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna grab the Arda thing right there. Back. I actually like the look of that, yeah. Because now it's got wood paneling, but it's also armored. Yeah, that works out. I'm also gonna grab this gray paint. Can I make this? Nah. Doesn't look right. Oh well. But yeah, that's some beautification right there. Let's see, what have we got? Anything else? Let's take a look at the bee. What does that look like? It's a little chrome bee. Not my style. Ooh, what about the sailing ship, huh? Yeah, I could get behind that. It's the Argosy. Or the Argo, sorry. From the Odyssey. Hello, Ms. Friendly Dumpster. You're just... Is that it? Alright. Wait. Sent to car? Where? Where did you put it? What the heck was that? Where is the goop? I need the goop. What is it called? Repair putty, right? Q R repair putty. There it is. Give me that. Thank you. Alright, let's put these things back. I don't really have a use for repair putty right now, do I? Because I already have someone in the trunk. Let's throw that there. And these things can go in here. Okay, well, thank you all for watching. I know this wasn't quite the episode you were hoping for. But we got a lot done, and things seem to be looking up. We had quite the haul. Oh my goodness. And that actually set us up for quite a few things now, so I think it was well worth it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!